Okay, welcome to BWTM Sports Gaming. Quick one here. So we know that AJ and Joshua are fighting in a rematch on August the 20th. We know that Alexander Usyk beat AJ in the first fight quite convincingly, had him hurt on a number of occasions, and could have stopped him in the 12th round. It dawned on me today that while I was thinking this first thought, this second thought came through. So the first thought about this was that no matter who, no matter who is training Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk knows there's some things that no matter who trains him will stay the same. He knows this. It's not game-changing news, but game's changed. The thing is, if you think about this, Alexander Usyk is not like your average boxer. He's a very intelligent, intellectual type fighter. And he studies you to a T. He knows of Joshua's mental weaknesses, and he's played upon them. He also knows this. If I hit you on the chin at any time of this fight, I can rock you, I can hurt you, and I can stop you. Now, in the first fight I fought you, I rocked you, I hurt you, and in the 12th round, I let my hands go. And I had you reeling around the ring. Then almost had you knocked out. That's when I put my foot down. That's when I really said, right, you know what? Have this. And when I started landing my punches on you, you couldn't take it. And that's when I actually put my foot down on you. For the first 11 rounds, I didn't do that. I boxed you. I pinged you. I was getting to see what you were as a fighter, what you could do, what your strengths were, what your weaknesses were, how hard you punched, how much stamina you have. You're champion. I've seen you. I've seen you at press conference. I've seen you train with different trainers now. I've hit you and I've hurt you. And I know I can hit you. And I know I can hurt you. And I know for sure I can knock you out. So, you decide to get Robert Garcia. Not known for defense, known for attack. So what does that mean? If you attack me, that's my strength. You're going to come and attack me now. I always knew he was going to have a rematch against you. So, in my mind, I know in this rematch, if you come forward, as you do, coming to look for the knockout, you're going to leave yourself wide open. You have never been an aggressive fighter against guys that you know can knock you out. And when you do get hit, and when you do get hurt, you can't defend yourself. Look at the Andy Ruiz fight. As soon as you get hit and you get hurt, you stand frozen. You can't defend yourself. Look at the Dillian White fight. You got hit, you got hurt. Look at the Klitschko fight. You got hit, you got hurt. Look at the Usyk fight. You get hit, you get hurt, you cling on for dear life. I know if I back you up, it's game over. I know you can't fight if you're back foot. I know that your best bet to win this fight is to come forward and knock me out. That's your best bet because you can't outbox me. We've been there before. So you have to come and fight me. Well, for you to fight me, you better have a good defense and you better have a good chin and you better have a good engine. Well, I know I've got a better engine than you. I know I've got a better chin than you. I know I've got better footwork than you. I know I'm a better boxer than you. I know I've got better ring IQ than you. So how are you going to beat me? So you're going to get Robert Garcia in. Okay, Robert Garcia can't fight for you. Even if you got even if you got James Al-Bashir in, right? James Al-Bashir can't fix your chin, but what he can do is offset the things that Usyk would do because he knows Usyk already. But now you've got someone like Garcia and Angel Fernandez in the corner. So you're going to come forward with a Mexican style. You're not Mexican. You don't have a style to be. You can't fight Mexican. Fact. And the one thing about having a Mexican style is you need to have a good chin. You need to have a good defense. Or if you don't have a good defense, you need to have a good chin. You have neither. So before you were trying to box a guy that was about boxing you, now you're going to try and fight a guy and you've got no chin. What you should have done is get a trainer in that would have tightened up your defense first. Get your defense sorted. Tighten up your defense. But you're not going to do that. You're going to come out all guns blazing. So Usyk knows this. Come forward and give me one opportunity at your chin and it's lights out. And I know if I push you onto the back foot, if I take center ring and I push you backwards, I nullify your power, I take away your best attributes, and I know you cannot fight off the back foot. So, as James Al-Bashir said, Uncle Bashir said, if Usyk goes onto the front foot in this fight, Joshua has to go onto the back foot. And Joshua's given ground to smaller men before. So it's nothing new there. Can Robert Garcia keep Joshua onto the front foot and keep him going forward without getting hit with big shots? That's a big if against a very accurate man. And photos and leaks that are coming out of OLEKSANDR Usyk, he looks in tremendous shape. And he looks bigger now than he did then. So it's no good. And Angel Fernandez and Robert Garcia. Angel Fernandez was in the corner when AJ was talking all that stuff about being a tour, about loving the Ukrainian people and treating Usyk like a tour guide. He was in the corner then. He was in the corner tonight. Brilliant, AJ, brilliant. He was in the corner that night. And now he's bringing Robert Garcia in. And if form is going as form has been so far in boxing in recent times, where people should do certain things and are not doing certain things and getting knocked out, then why should we expect anything different of AJ? The only thing I can expect, the only thing that would be different is if Usyk were to lay down, and I can't see that happening. Not now. Not for what's going on in Ukraine. Absolutely not. So, let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think AJ can fight off the back foot? Do you think Usyk knows? Is this round 13? Because if it's round 13, AJ's in a lot of trouble. Rematches usually start off in round 13. So, you tell me, what do you think? It's not game-changing news, like I said. It's the fact that if Usyk hits AJ in the chin, no amount of Robert Garcia, no amount of Robert McCracken can save him. Greetings, Captain. AJ needs a miracle. Yeah. A wing and a prayer and a miracle. Yes, he does. Because he could get stopped and stopped quickly for trying to be too ambitious. So we'll see. I could be completely wrong about this. But I've mapped it out for you all. Let me know what you think about the game plan and how you think AJ. The way to beat Usyk is you just take away the space and take away the leverage, those shots, get up close and personal. But as you saw, it's how you enter the door I said this before about Joe Smith Jr. It's how you enter the door. You've got to pry the door open. You can't just charge through, come charging forward. And then the sparring. Which southpaws are they going to use for sparring? What quality sparring are they going to bring in for Alexander Usyk? Are they going to cut corners with sparring, or are they going to bring in the best possible sparring? And if you're going to bring in the best possible sparring, who would you bring in for sparring for AJ against Usyk? Let me know your thoughts as always. This is BWTM Sports Gaming. I'm out. Thanks always for watching.